I literally wanted to be present for my kids. And my daughter was starting the 6th grade. I wanted to be able to be home. And from the time that she started middle school and she's actually graduating a senior, I have always been here when she got on the bus to go to school. And I've been here when she gets off the bus. Because, you know, if you guys have kids, you know, when they get home, they have to tell you about their day, right? So my son, he was going to kindergarten when I made this decision, and he is now a 6th grader in middle school. So that's just a little bit about me. I am the mompreneur, and I am striving to maintain a successful business from the comfort of my own home. And I love to teach other entrepreneurs how to do so. What did I do about benefits? Good question. So, I actually had to do Obamacare, and I'm getting ready to renew that as well. And so you should consult someone if you had issues with, hi, Cousin Elaine, having some issues with insurance, because I thought that it was very, very expensive, but actuality, it's not. So, it does mean a lot to me. If you ever wondered what my why is, and if you've ever followed my social media, make sure you follow me at you're welcome. Facebook.com/DeKesha C. Williams. It means everything to me to be able to be here and present for my children. So that is why I do what I do. And to be honest with you, when I took that step, hi baby, when I took that step, I can tell you that fear was standing in my way. I was scared as shit. I'm sorry, cousin. But no, all jokes aside, I was scared. Like, I can't even imagine the level of fear that was in me when I decided to actually step away from my company. Now, when I went on leave of absence, I was getting paid for 2 years after the fact, okay? It was not until 2014 that I received my last benefit payment, and I actually was not generating any income. So when I look at where I am now, whew, to where I came from, honey, listen, that's like a whole nother, broadcast or live stream, because it is nothing. Hey, Queen Pam, nothing but, the man upstairs that has gotten me to where I am now. Please share it out on Periscope and on Facebook. But yeah, I can remember. And, even though we talk about, hey, sweetie, hi, Queen Pam, we talk about the revenue roller coasters, right? I've experienced that. And to be in a position and be an entrepreneur and actually not make any money in your company, lights never been turned off, water has never been turned off, right? Now, I ain't gonna lie, we didn't have oodles and noodles. We didn't have grilled cheese sandwiches, okay? And we've also had, Ruth Chris, bonefish, you name it, Yamato's, hibachi. We've had it all, okay? We've experienced the ups, the downs, the revenue roller coasters, or the income instability, like I call it. Yeah, baby, let me tell you, we didn't have our days of some grilled cheese sandwiches, but they also have had their days of going to Kabuto, Sakura's, and Yamato's hibachi, where they're cooking right there in front of you, okay? So, but those are like the benefits, all right? That's not the highlight. That's not the why. So don't get it twisted. But if I would have allowed fear to keep me in that job, right? That job, don't get me wrong. I never tell anybody to leave their job. That is not what I'm here to do. But if I allow, this is my journey, this is my story. If I allow fear to keep me where I was at that present time, I would not be where I am now, not only for the sake of me, my children, but those of you all that are listening to the sound of my voice. I work with Inner Circle members 2 and 3 times a month, right? For $97 freaking a month, I work with Inner Circle members. I would not be able to invest in them the way that I do. I would not be able to invest in my virtual COO clients at 20 hours a month or 30 hours a month. Welcome, Clarissa. Please make sure that you share this broadcast out. If I had not taken the step, and I'm gonna tell you, I took that step blind. That's why I got my eyes closed, because I can't see, okay? I took that step blind. But I'm here to tell you that fear is not real, right? And I know that you heard it before, and you hear it all the time, but fear shows up in a lot of different ways, and fear will stop you from making the money that your heart so desires. Like, and I'm not just saying this, I'm not what you call the woo-woo or the frou-frou, whatever you call it. I teach business building, like hands down. But the reason that I want to, we have to press through the fear. The reason I want to tell you that is because some of you right now that are listening to the sound of my voice is allowing fear to stop you from doing something right now in your life. Susie, I got you, because you right now you're following in the footsteps and you are right on track. So you are more than welcome for me pouring into you. So you always know, and if you have not, if this is your first time listening to the sound of my voice, you're going to always leave my scope, my live stream with some type of lesson, not just some motivational speech. And I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to give you some transparency right now, right? I'm the type of person that when I buy a coaching program, or when I buy a training, or even when I enroll in somebody's training program, right? I don't know, is this anybody else? I'm like, get past all that mindset stuff. I don't know if that's just me. Like, Armando, get past the mindset, right? Just give me the meat and potatoes. However, one of the things that I've come to realize that you got to have a different mindset in order to make $250,000 in your business. You have to have a different mindset in order to make $660,000 in your business. You have to have a different mindset in order to make $1 million in your business. So now it makes sense as to why people have the conversation of your mindset blocking your blessing, or your mindset blocking your bank account. I'm just saying. So Susie, I know that you are systematic, you're analytical. Queen Pam, listen, I'm just keeping it real. I'm that type of person. I'll be like, look, fast forward past all that mindset bluff, right? However, when you come to the point in which you are getting ready to elevate to the next level, there's a shift. Like, I can't explain it, but there's something that happens up here and up here in order for you to break through to the next level. And I ain't trying to preach for real. I just want to talk to you about fear, okay? And for me, I can only speak for me. Fear shows up in me in procrastination. Is there anybody else out there that fear shows up in procrastination? I'll wait till the last minute. Ooh, I'll wait till the last minute. I'm telling myself, hey, Hope, me. Hey, Hope, how are you? I'll wait till the last minute, right, to submit a proposal, a progress report. Why? Because I'm afraid of what the person or what the receiver is going to think, say, feel, or whatever. You ever submit a proposal and your pricing, you like, whoo, I hope they look at it. I hope they look at it. Is that just me? Hey, Rena. Hey, Doc. Listen, I'm being real, y'all. I'm being real. I remember a time when I submitted a proposal and I put my price in there and I'm like, whoo, all right, y'all. Are they going to accept it? Are they going to accept it? And then you get the proposal back and they say, all right, let's move forward. You be like, what? That ain't nothing but fear. And you doubt, you're just doubting yourself, right? I know that I am the virtual COO. Susie, you know that you are the PM. Doc, you know that you are the communication catalyst. Come on. Hey, Arena. Like, you know that you got what it takes, and people will pay you your worth. I'm just saying, I used to have to look in the mirror and talk before I submit. Yeah, Valencia, this is real. This is so real, right? How are you? Welcome. And so it's nothing but fear. And so once you submit it one time, you're like, all right, what's next? And that's where I am in my business. I've hired about three, Susie will tell you, I've hired about 3 people on my team, not because I needed them, but because I'm getting ready for what's next. I'm just saying. I hired 3 people on my team in the last 72 hours. Hey, Badfish. Not because I need them, but because of where I'm going. I'm going to need them where I'm going. I don't need them right now. Hey, Lamont Brown, what's up? Um, oh, wait a minute. Interesting. Okay, hold on. We got some trolls over here. But yeah, so that's where I am. And so I want to help you get past that fear. And some of you are having that, hey Carissa, some of you are having that problem in the financial place, right? In your revenue generation. I'm just keeping it real, Doc. You know me. I just want to help you in that and breaking the fear, because I did a talk one time on upgrade your bank account and shifting your mindset. And so I listen, somebody said they get nervous about the hires. Listen, I do too. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I know that my processes in my business, I can bring on anybody on board in my team, and I have my SOPs and I have my videos where it doesn't matter what position you come into my team, there's certain things that you're going to do before you step on the floor, on the virtual floor, that is, okay? But I'll tell you a quick story, and some of you guys may have heard this, right? And I don't know if Coach Cook is on here, but my son Jaden, he's in the 6th grade. He plays football. He's a tackle and he's a guard, if you know anything about football. But I remember when he was 4 and he started out with the I-9 team, right? And this was flag football. I-9 is only like 8 weeks long. They only practice on Sundays, and then they play Sunday afternoon. So they practice about an hour, and then they play for an hour, right? Get this. Hang in there with me. I can remember he was 4 years old. He absolutely loved football. Absolutely loved football. 4 years old. He's 11 years old now. And at 4 years old, he would practice. But when it was time for the game, he would never get in the game. Never. And so every Sunday, y'all, for 6 weeks, we sat on the sideline. 6 weeks we sat on the sideline. On the 6th week, they took team pictures. And that little monster got in a team picture and was holding the football. I'm like, dude, you ain't even played. That's a whole nother story though, okay? But we came back week 7 and week 8. Week 8 is the last week, y'all. Week 8 is the last week. We just came back to pick up his pictures. Hey, Juicy Fruit, we just came back to pick up his pictures, right? Check this out. And I told him, I said, let me tell you something. He's 4 years old. You are not going home. You're going to sit on the sideline. You're going to support your team because we paid money for this. You said you wanted to do it. And some of you all said that you wanted to do something or you wanted to make an impact in somebody's life, right? But you sitting on the sideline just like my son. I'm just saying. And so here's where it just tripped me out, right? On the 8th week, and I know 8, if for y'all biblical folks, 8 has a meaning, right? I don't know if it's a renewing or something. Y'all help me out. But anyway, on the 8th week, the coach came over to my son and he leaned in on him and said, listen, if you just get in the game, I got you. New beginnings. I thought it was 8 is representation of new beginnings. Thank you. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, Queen Pam, right? And this is what his coach said. And some of you all, I'm going to lean into you right now, in this moment right now, and tell you, if you get off the sideline, I got you. I got you. This is the virtual COO. And I'm telling you right now, I got you. Let me tell you about this little monster, right? This little monster gets in the game. He gets up off the sideline, gets in the game, right? Blow the whistle. They throw him the ball. This little sucker run all the way down the field and score. Now, my question to you, how do you expect to swipe a credit card? How do you expect for your PayPal to ring if you still sitting on the sideline? I'm going to let y'all marinate on that one because I know it might be a little bit of a delay. Boom. Yeah, Queen Pam. He scored. First time touching the ball when he got on the field. And some of you all, if you get off the sideline, you'll score the first time you get off the sideline. I'm just saying. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you? Because I'm talking to myself sometimes too. But I'm just telling you, that's the story of Jaden. Might be the story of you, Queen. It might be the story of you, Mommy. Might be the story of you, Doc, Susie, Valencia, all of y'all. I'm just saying. I don't know. But y'all got to let fear stop you from not making money in your business, okay? But let's talk a little bit about what happened when you let fear go. Blessings are on the other side of fear. Let me tell you something. I told you in 2014, February, that was the last time I received a check. I actually went for a full month without getting any income. You hear me? And my business has gone through a large transition in the last 18 months. And I'm just, make the story plain. I'm just being real. I hired my first overseas staff member in June 2016. We are now up to about 9 or 10 members in a matter of 18 months. Come on, somebody. I'm just saying, right? Growth. I'm blessed. I'm trying to bless you. And so the first thing you got to do is show up. Show up. They always tell me is that when your time is when it's your time, the coach or the peer, or you'll hear somebody's voice. My voice is not for everybody, and I get it. You know, I go to church, but I cuss a little bit. I'm just saying. You know, you come in my group, I keep it real. You got to have steel toes in my group. Some of my inner circles are on here now. They'll tell you. We keeps it real, but it's a safe space. And all of them are growing. Every single one of them are building a platform in their business right now. And people are inboxing them. They laugh because I said I cuss. People are inboxing them right now, wanting to work with them. But guess what the next problem is? They don't have products. They don't have products. If you're watching this, if you don't have products right now, I want you to type a 1. Even if you're watching the replay, tap the screen, right? If you don't have products that you can sell, or the products that you have are not generating the revenue that you want, type a 1. Amen. I see you out there, right? So the first thing you got to do is show up. The next thing you have to do is stay consistent. I love the inner circle. I love the inner circle because not only do they get out there and do it, come on, mommy, come on, Queen Pam, I got a class for y'all to help y'all generate that money, right? They are consistent. I make them go live 2-3 times a day, and they consistently do it. I'm telling you, one of the things that I wrote up here is how I made $15,000 in 21 days. It was because I was consistent. I was on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, blogs, you name it. Hey, LaKesha, what's up? You got to be consistent. And I turned around every time. I cannot tell y'all. I get passionate about it. I'm sorry. And you notice that I'm looking up because this is not even scripted. I just have notes. They know I just talk from my heart. But every time I got off live, somebody inboxed me and wanted to work with me, and I was cashing, PayPal ringing. I can't say I cash check because I don't accept checks, but accepting credit cards. We were swiping credit cards. It's Tuesday. I don't know where you're from, but it's still Monday here. So show up, be consistent, and take action. What did I tell you? You can't swipe credit cards if you don't get in the game. You can't swipe credit cards if you don't get in the game. So yes, you have to be consistent. So what does that have to do with revenue? One of the things that I talked about last night, hey, Sunshine, welcome. One of the things that I talked about last night was 3 reasons that you're not making money in your business. Number 1 is that you're not clear on who you're talking to. You're not clear on who your audience is. And one of the exercises that I made them, mommy brain, yes, it is. One of the things that, oh, baby, it is Monday, right? One of the things that I said yesterday is that I made my inner circle tell me the name of their ideal client. My ideal client name is Nicole. Nicole has been doing certain things in her business that has or has not been working. Pretty much has not been working. Let me get that clear. Nicole can't understand why she's doing what people are telling her to do, and she's still not making money in her business, right? Hey, sweetheart. And so Nicole can't understand. She is new to this online space, can't really grasp how to promote her business and her products. So she's struggling. This is Nicole, right? If I'm talking to you, I ain't saying your name is Nicole, but your situation matches Nicole. And so you have to be able to speak to your person, right? Because right now I'm talking to Nicole. Right now, Nicole is facing fears. Nicole won't step out and take action because Nicole is afraid. That's my ideal client, okay? So you got to be clear on who your ideal client is so that you can know how to market to them. I'm just teaching today. This one was supposed to be a part of the lesson, but I'm going to go ahead and teach it anyway. The second thing I told them is that they don't have a direct call to action, okay? And so therefore, You basically telling your clients, if you're speaking on any platform, to go to www.ididn'tgetpaidtoday.com. Hello? That gets me sometimes because I'm corporate, but my online client is entrepreneurs. You can have multiple ideal audiences, right? Bonita, we got a Bonita. Doctor said her ideal client is Bonita. I think I saw Trinette join. Hey, baby, how are you? But yeah, so you can actually have multiple audiences. And so Nicole is my aspiring six-figure entrepreneur. I did see Trinette. Hey, sweetie. So yeah, so you have to be consistent. You have to be clear on your message, and then you also have to be clear on what you are going to offer them. You have to have a clear call to action, right? And then, does your product solve a problem? So let me tell you, I created a program just for Nicole. This program is not for my virtual COO clients. Those are elite level clients. They've already made six figures in their business. I created the passive income with profitable products. It starts today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You literally can save your spot for $49. Come on, $49? $49 is one hibachi meal. Y'all heard me talk about that earlier, right? $49 a week. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to get clear on who your ideal audience is. Inner circles, you all know y'all are already in there, right? You're going to get clear on what their needs are, right? You have to be able to identify what their needs are. And then we're going to determine 4 different product types that you can sell immediately after phase 1 of the class. Immediately. If you don't know me by now, you're welcome. I am a implementer. I get ish done. That's what we do. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. And so you have to be clear and you have to determine, because I hate for you to create a product and it doesn't sell because you didn't even do the research to see if they needed your products, right? Have you ever done that? I did it. It was a flop, right? That's because I didn't do the research to determine whether Nicole needed the product or not. I just knew I wanted to tell Nicole that she needed. Hey, Lene. Hey, Siobhan. And then, so once we create the 4 distinctive products in your company, phase 2, if you hang in there with me in phase 2, we're actually going to map out the launch blueprint, the product launch blueprint on how you announce it to your audience. And I love it because the inner circle is already building their list. They're already building their team. So they're building an audience of people that's going to buy their product. And so it's in the description of the scope and the Facebook Live, right? It's bit.ly/passive income 17. I'd love for you to be a member in our class. Hey, Deronda, if you are watching this replay, you still have time, okay? If you have more questions, I want you to inbox me, facebook.com/DeKesha C. Williams. Again, I am the virtual COO and I handle all things operations, but it's very important to have a strong foundation in your business. What does that strong foundation consist of? It consists of understanding your ideal prospects. It consists of building a platform, right? Where people are hearing your message. Thank you, Doc, for putting the link in the chat. Do you teach? Man, do I teach landing pages? Guess what, Queen Pam? We give the software for landing pages in our inner circle. Tell them, I don't know if Trinette's still on there. Tell them inner circle. We give out software in our inner circle program. Okay. So also building a platform, because your prospects need a landing page or a squeeze page in order to get on your list. You're welcome, baby. And so platforms, right? Somebody said, what doesn't DeKesha teach? Girl, I'm all things business. Because I'm operational, I cover a mass of information when it comes to building a business. So prospects, platform, profitable products. And that's where we are in the inner circle. This is why we're talking the passive income with profitable products, because we're spending 2 months in the program on developing profitable products. Great job, Doc. Doc has placed her ideal client description in our text. That's one of my inner circle members. She makes me so proud. I love it. Yes, Doc. Go, girl. And then after the products, you have to have a way to deliver your products to your clients. We teach about online educational platforms and then people. So I told you that I'm writing my first book. So it's really exciting. So go to bit.ly/passive income 17. Join us today, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Learn how to develop the profitable products in your business that's actually going to sell. It is $49 a week for phase 1, phase 2. Both classes are 8 weeks long, so it's about 16 weeks long. No, honey, this is more help. This is more than 2 weeks, baby. This is 2 phases of 8 classes. So it's about 16 classes that you get to work with myself and my inner circle members. So bit.ly/passive income 17. It'll give you a total description of everything that we're going to do. I am so excited because guess what? I can remember 5 years ago wanting to, get on stages and share about, thank you, Valencia, share about what our business and how I've helped clients. And now I'm at the point where I'm helping 6-figure entrepreneurs, 5-figure entrepreneurs. I was VCOO for 18 months for a keynote speaker, right? Top 32 keynote speaker in the entire world. And we were able to double their income to over $700,000 in a matter of less than 12 months. Hey, Miss Rashima, thank you so much for hanging in there. So thanks. This is great info because my products have not. Come on, Duranda, you can join us. It's not too late. But we were able to double this client's income in less than 12 months. I'm so excited. And so what I did was I transitioned out of the VCOO role and gave it over to one of the project managers because my role is not supposed to be long-term, okay? It's supposed to help you put in infrastructure, help you build a team. And these are the things that we do in our inner circle. So any questions while we are still there, make sure that you go to bit.ly/passive income 17. I'm excited. You still have the opportunity to join. It is not too late. I'll probably come back one more time before class and do another training on income instability. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me thus far. And make sure that you share this out with someone that you know is going to need this information. All right, I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Doctor says, take the lead. Take the lead. You won't regret it. I promise you. Take the lead. All right, God bless y'all. Have a great one.